Hello there again, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I've got another true crime story to tell you, and a sad incident that happened to a young woman called Whitney Hurd. So, without wasting your time, let's get into it, shall we? This is the story of the murder of Whitney Hurd, whose life was sadly taken by an old high school boyfriend. You see, Whitney was not the type of person who wouldn't just vanish without notifying her loved ones. So, when her family were unable to get hold of the 32-year-old on the 11th of July 2024, the family and friends immediately sprung into action as their concerns grow deeper because of some recent troubles and activities she has been experiencing between her and an old friend. Whitney had been a very popular and extremely bright student in her high school years. She was loved by all that met her. For years, as she attended Providence High School, she had many friends, and one of them was a guy named Brandon Braxton. But as they were close during the high school years, they slowly drifted apart after graduation, after attending South Carolina University and completing her degree. Whitney would go on to be a very successful real estate agent, owning her own home and car in a very luxurious neighborhood. She lived a very happy single life with her dog Luna. She was extremely involved with her family, being an amazing aunt to her nieces and nephews, and it's her family's lives daily. Life for Whitney was very good. But that all came crashing down with frequent unexpected visits from Brandon Braxton. Even though Brandon and Whitney have not been in touch with each other for years, Brandon was obsessed with Whitney and wanted their old relationship they had in high school back. Whitney, by all accounts, was just not interested in him. But it didn't take long for Brandon's presence to become concerning. The situation between the two escalated when Braxton began making uninvited visits to Whitney's home, and in one incident, Brandon was discovered by Whitney to be intoxicated and unconscious in her driveway after she refused to allow him into her home. Now, also, there's been occasions where Brandon has attempted to break into Whitney's house. The police were called and he was arrested. Sadly, he was released without charge. As her families and friends grew fearful for her safety, that nightmare would later become their reality. As on the 14th of July 2024, as Whitney's body was discovered wrapped up in bedding in the Magnolia Park townhome community, she had sustained multiple stab wounds to her chest. As investigators searched her home, they noticed her car gone, as well as her phone. The vehicle was later found abandoned. It wouldn't be until 10 months after the death of Whitney that the police would later arrested Brandon. And so, on Thursday, March 20th, 2025, Brandon David Braxton, 33, was booked into the Mecklenburg County Detention Center and charged with first-degree murder and robbery with a dangerous weapon related to Hurd's death. He is being held without bond. While in custody, Braxton's earlier statements to detectives seemed to imply knowledge of the crime, but it wasn't until March 2025 that his direct confession came to light. Braxton submitted a grievance to the admin sergeants, which stated, "I killed Whitney Hurd." So yeah, that was the murder of Whitney Hurd. Very sad that an innocent life was taken away, all because of a ex-boyfriend that couldn't move on. But there's many cases that are similar to this one, where a ex-girlfriend or boyfriend just can't let go. So they have the selfish, evil thought, if I can't have you, then no one can. Anyway, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching, and if you got this far in the video, if you like what you see and want to subscribe, I would appreciate that. and I hopefully upload another video very soon.